Good morning, students. We were doing the mechanism of the transportation, in which we were doing the passive transport. In the last video, we have done the diffusion. Now we are going to do the osmosis. What is the osmosis? Osmosis is the process of the movement of the solvent particle from the region of the higher concentration to that of the low concentration across a semi-permeable membrane. This occurs when the membrane separating these two media having a concentration gradient is the permeable to the smaller solvent particles and impermeable to the larger solute particles. मीन्स कि क्या है कि ऑस्मोसिस में क्या होता है कि प्रोसेस क्या है, सोलवेंट पार्टिकल्स की मूवमेंट है यहाँ कहाँ से कहाँ तक, हायर कंसंट्रेशन टू द लो कंसंट्रेशन अक्रॉस अ सेमी परमिएबल मेम्ब्रेन. When this process is occurring, what will happen? The smaller particles of the solvent particles are permeable and the larger solute particles are the impermeable. Example is that in case of the sugar solution, plasma membrane is the permeable to the water molecule but impermeable to the larger sugar molecule. Whenever a concentration gradient occurs between the cell content and the surrounding, separated by the plasma membrane, then what process will occur? Then the process of the osmosis will occur from the region of the high solvent concentration to the low solvent concentration. Then on this behalf of the basis of the direction motion of the solvent particles, it is of the two types of the osmosis is there. That is the one is the endoosmosis and the another is the exoosmosis. What is the endoosmosis? Endoosmosis occurs when the solvent molecules enters into the cell through the semi-permeable membrane. It occurs when the surrounding medium has the less concentration of the solute and the more concentration of the solvent. This is called the hypotonic solution. Then what is the hypotonic solution? When the solvent concentration is the high and the solute concentration is the low compared to the cell cytoplasm. एंडोस्मोसिस के केस में क्या होगा फिर? इन द केस ऑफ द एंडोस्मोसिस व्हाट विल हैपन? The material will enters into the cell and the cell will swells up. Next is the type of the osmosis is the exoosmosis. What is the exoosmosis? Occurs when the solvent molecules exit the cell through the semi-permeable membrane. Its surrounding medium has the low solvent concentration and the high solute concentration, that is the hypertonic solution. Then what is the hypertonic solution? When the solvent concentration is the low and the solute concentration is the high as compared to the cell cytoplasm. In case of the exoosmosis, the material from the cell comes outside and the cell will shrink. This is last one is the isotonic solution. What is the isotonic solution? When the solute and the solvent concentration is same as that of the cytoplasm of the cell. In this case, no osmosis occurs there. Example is the 0.9% salt solution of the human RBCs. How the osmosis is observed in our daily life. In fact, play a significant role in the various activities of the life. Examples are the root hair of the plant absorb water from the soil due to the osmosis. Transpiration occurs at the leaf lamella of the plant through the osmosis. Osmosis helps to maintain the turgidity of the cell, gain of water and the removal of the waste from the cell body of the unicellular organisms are occur by the osmosis. Now, there is a question, what is the difference between the osmosis and the diffusion? Next is the bulk transport. What is the bulk transport? When large amount of the material is transported across the plasma membrane of the cell at the expense of energy. In the last two topics, the osmosis and diffusion, we are not using the energy. But in the bulk transport, the expense of energy means that we are using the energy. Such material includes the lipid molecules, food particles, macromolecules, etc. The bulk transport of the material occur by folding of the plasma membrane to form the carrier vesicles. In this process, the bulk transport is also further two types. First one is the endocytosis and the second one is the exocytosis. The carrier vesicles, which are formed to bring the material into the cell, forms its surrounding medium, are called the endosomes. What are the endosomes? Bring the material into the cell from outside. This is called the endocytosis. This process is occurring the help in the amoeba to obtain the food. The process of expelling out the waste material from the body, that is called the exocytosis. Exocytosis is also called the vomiting done by the cell. Next, the endocytosis is also further the two types. First one is the pinocytosis and the second one is the phagocytosis. What is the pinocytosis? Non-specific intake of the extracellular fluid by the cell through the cell membrane. It means the cell drinking. That is called the pinocytosis. It is first observed in the amoeba. Phagocytosis. The process of intake of the solid particles through the cell membrane is called the cell eating or phagocytosis. It is the feeding method in the metazoa and some unicellular organisms. It is also the way in which the WBC engulfs the cellular debris and the microbes in the blood. The process of extruding the cell content into the surrounding material, that is called the exocytosis. It also helps in the moving the undigested residue of the substance to secrete substances such as the hormones and the enzyme and transport a substance across the cellular barrier. Now next is the cell wall. What is a cell wall? Cell wall is the rigid, semi-transparent, permeable and a slightly elastic protective layer present outside the plasma membrane. Means कि ये क्या है? This is present outside the plasma membrane. It is present in the plant cell, not present in the animal cell. It is the non-living and mainly made up of the cellulose. In the bacteria, it is made up of the chitin. The adjacent cells are connected to each with the cementing layer between the two cells, that is called the middle lamella. Middle lamella made up of the pectin, magnesium and the pectide and the calcium. There are the two types of the cell walls are present, that is the primary cell wall and the secondary cell wall. Primary cell wall are especially present in the vascular tissues. What are the vascular tissues? That are the xylem and phloem and the cork, skull and chymatic cells. The inner wall lies in the cell wall called the primary cell wall, that is made up of the lignin, cutin and the suberin. Suberin makes the secondary cell wall, that is the impermeable. The cell wall possesses the secondary cell wall that is made up of the dead cells. Adjacent cells remain connected to the small pores of the cell wall, which are held to exchange the material between the cells. Now, what is the plasmodesmata? Cytoplasmic strands present in the cell wall are called the plasmodesmata. That what are the functions of the cell wall? Cell wall gives the definite shape to the cell. It provides a mechanical strength, rigidity to the cell, amount of the endosmosis controlled by the cell wall. Next is a question here, that what is the difference between the cell wall and the plasma membrane? You have to do it by yourself. Thank you and have a nice day.